It was just 4 weeks ago, Bill. On this show, you got the announcement that you were chairman of the board of the Charlotte Symphony Orchestra.
That's right, Jeff. It's time flies when you're having fun.
And so what have you been doing for 4 weeks?
Well, we've been pretty busy. In the period of 4 weeks, we've put on 4 concerts. We've put on 2 symphony concerts and 2 jazz concerts in that short period of time, and they were all very well attended. Lots of people are enjoying coming out for the music, and we're now looking forward to our holiday concert this Sunday at the Charlotte Harbor Event Center.
Now, you've been
Sunday
working so
evening.
hard, you had to bring somebody along to help you, huh?
Yes, I did, and I want to introduce to everyone Regina Buckley, who is our executive director of the symphony. Regina is basically my alter ego. She does all the stuff that I don't have time to do, and then some. And she's a godsend, believe me.
And Regina, welcome to the symphony. You've been here for a while,
Thank you.
though, haven't you? You've been here for a while?
I've been in the Punta Gorda area for about 14 years.
That's what I thought, yeah. And originally from the New England area.
Yes, in the Boston area. It's all great people.
We can say that. Some people may take exception
You
to
don't
that.
have a Boston accent.
Well, I was fortunate enough to go to school in the Midwest. I went to college in the Midwest, and it didn't take them long.
That
to
answers that question.
Yeah. And but you're back here with music, and that's your love,
Yes,
isn't
I
it?
am. Music is my background. It is my first love. Yes, it is.
And so, what did you do in music to achieve this position?
Well, that's a big question. I've studied voice. I studied piano. I studied it in high school, all through grammar school, in college. I do some performing, small performing stints here in Punta
Yeah.
Gorda. So this is kind of the culmination of everything I've worked for and I've done in my life.
But at the same, as I asked Bill, now you've been thrust into the role of picking out everybody, getting their feeling of a new director of the symphony, with Francis retiring.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a rumor that Francis was going to be performing something on Sunday night.
Sunday night at the holiday concert, Francis, he didn't know this until just recently. He has been elected to narrate the night before Christmas, and he has promised us to do it in his best Japanese accent.
which could be
Best
very
Japanese
thrilling.
accent.
Yeah, very thrilling. It's going to be a great Christmas gift for everybody to come on out and see the Pops, and it's conducted by Matthew Wardell. Coming up this Sunday night, he'll be on stage at 7:30 at the Charlotte Harbor Event and Conference Center. A culmination of a big weekend of entertainment in downtown Punta Gorda.
That's right. Matthew is one of the 3 finalists to replace Francis Wada. We had a national and international search last year, or earlier this year, and we had over 40 applicants from around the world to replace Francis, and the 3 finalists are conducting symphonies here for us as a final audition. To be reviewed by the board and by the orchestra players themselves.
Yeah, this is the second one to come to Punta Gorda to conduct, and that's we had first off Roderick McDonald and Matthew Wardell, and the third one is Raffaello Ponti, and then Francis will do his final in March. And then, when do you think you'll be choosing a new conductor?
We will be choosing the new conductor probably in March. We're not going to waste any time. Where Francis will be doing his final concert, and then probably we'll have a farewell party type of event for everyone to come and give their regards to Francis, and we'll make the announcement at that time.
Regina, with some of the things that Francis has done, and working with Bill, you're both brand new to the positions, what are some of the things that you see in the future for the symphony? What's on your horizon?
Well, I think there's a lot of exciting things that are possible in the future, and shortly, when we get through the Christmas season, we will be sitting down and kind of commiserating on what we'd like to see in the future. The concerts have been such a popular item, and we will continue with more of those. We would like to bring some smaller groups to perhaps the golf courses and other venues where we can have more people participate and enjoy.
Yeah, without question, I think that'd be the different venues that people don't get out to see the symphony as much. You get the West County group that really doesn't get across the bridge that often,
That's
which I
correct.
think should be should be gone after as well, because when I lived in Englewood and Rotunda area, you very rarely got across the bridge. So if there was someplace out there they could find for performance, or maybe at the Lemon Bay High School, for example, would be kind of neat, I think, for everybody involved.
We'd like to try to have as many people be able to experience it as possible.
And maybe not the full symphony, just different,
That's
the
correct.
the
Chamber
jazz.
groups,
Yeah,
jazz groups, that kind of thing.
that's a neat idea.
Mhm.
We're with Bill Fleming and Regina Buckley from the Charlotte Symphony, and we're here talking about the Pops concert coming up on 7:30. What type of music are they going to hear this weekend at the Pops concert? Any idea?
Well, I don't have the actual program in front of me yet, but it will be traditional favorites. Of course, Silent Night and Jingle Bells and all of the traditional favorites that people love to hear the full symphony play. And of course, you can't miss Francis's Japanese, not in Japanese, but Japanese sounding Night Before Christmas rendition.
Without question. Regina, with music and voice and everything else, are the vocalists, when you grew up, who inspired you? Were there different vocalists that you touched on that you'd like to see perform here?
We're going back to ancient history there, Jeff. I'm sure that some of them are no longer performing that I grew up with and was exposed to.
Well, I know,
In the
like,
past.
we've had Steve March Torme here,
Mhm,
for,
right.
and his dad was, of course, the father of the Christmas song.
Mhm.
And I'm thinking of like people like Dan Murray's, the Patty Pages,
Mhm.
and that kind of thing, that we grew up with,
Mhm.
and listening to their music. Someone of that ilk, someone of, who has that kind of flair.
I'd really hate to give away any surprises that might be on the horizon.
Oh, okay, I like that.
Leave ourselves open
Good-
to,
Good answers, I think that's good. Matthew Wardell, 7:30 at the Charlotte Performing Arts Center. No, that's gonna be at the Event Center.
That's right, that's at the Event Center, 7:30 on Sunday. There are tickets available, just call our office at 205-9743, 205-9743 for your tickets, and you can pick them up at will call. There are some good seats still available. And I also wanted to mention that on Saturday night, there is a meet and greet for Matthew, which is open to everyone who would like to meet Matt at the Wyvern Hotel. There is no charge for this. Come and meet one of the three finalists and talk to him and welcome him to our beautiful South Florida area.
And that's on Friday night upstairs, on the roof?
If weather permitting, if it's not too cold and windy, we'll be on the roof.
Hopefully not, because I'll be on stage down below at Village Marketplace with all the other bands that are performing down there. So, right now, 8:43 in the morning, we'll take a break right now with our weather and traffic and Tommy.
Good morning, everyone. A quick check of the
Perfect.
weather now. Mixture of clouds and sunshine.
All right, where do we
throughout
wanna
the
go
day.
after this,
Winds
Bill?
will be out of the east northeast.
What do you wanna
about
push,
10 to 15
upcoming
miles per
concerts,
hour.
symphony?
We're looking for a
We
high
can,
76 to 80.
let's push the
Partly cloudy
voting
skies
for,
tonight, lows 58 to 62.
participate,
Quite
vote
pleasant
for
on Wednesday
your
and
favorite.
Thursday. High
That's-
on
yeah, we
Wednesday,
can,
75 to 79.
We can
and
mention the
Thursday,
evaluation
77 to
forms
81.
that we're passing out
There's
at
your weather
the
in brief from
conductor.
at
Park
all of these
radio
for the three
station.
finalists. We
From the
kind of
Sunset
blitzed right
Field
through
Village
everything.
Traffic Center.